Have you ever reached a point in life where you felt like you had it all together? You had the high power paycheck, the title, maybe the beautiful downtown office. You felt like you had everything you wanted, but you still felt like something was missing. If that was you, I know what it feels like. That was also me in 2019. 2019, I was working right outside of DC in a beautiful office, super close to downtown. I was working with the government and I had the nearly six-figure salary, but I still felt empty. The reason that this is because success does not always equal fulfillment. And I'm sure you're wondering why that is. Hello, my name is Adrian M. White. I'm award winning business and life purpose coach, and I help high achieving women brand, market, and monetize their God given purpose. So, back in 2019, before I took the leap to go full time with my business, I had the job of my dreams. I was working right outside of DC, like I mentioned. I had the nearly six-figure salary. I thought everything was going to be perfect. But once I was in that job, I was commuting an hour and a half each way to and from work in bumper to bumper traffic. I know you probably know what that's like. It was no fun at all, especially in the DC, Maryland area. So I was commuting all of that way just to get to an office where I was bored out of my mind. I was counting the clock every single day, just waiting for the hours and hours and hours to go by so that I could go back home and do another hour and a half commute. So it was really a crazy time for me where I thought that I had everything that I wanted, but realized that something was missing. So, after realizing and reflecting and connecting to God, I decided to take the jump into full time entrepreneurship on January 31st, 2019. That jump was going to allow me to pursue my purpose full time, which was going to be to help women brand and market their own companies. So, January 31st, 2019, I made that jump. And February 1st, 2019, God actually gave me my largest client of that time. Randomly on Facebook, the someone had reached out to me, a prospective client, and they said they wanted to work with me. They didn't care how much they were going to pay. So they paid me four figures on that same day to work with me. And that was my confirmation that I was being obedient to God and God was rewarding me for my obedience. If you are feeling like success is not equaling the fulfillment that you once thought that you were going to be able to achieve from your career, it's probably because there is no purpose in what you're doing. When I say that there is no purpose, what that means is that God has placed you on this earth so that you can fulfill your God ordained purpose. A lot of times, especially if you're a career woman who maybe spent a number of years in college, grad school, maybe even a post grad degree, and you've done all that work climbing up the ladder so that you can achieve where you are today. But the purpose that God has in you may not be aligned to what you are doing with your career. So, what do you do if you are in this predicament? The first thing that I recommend that you do is identify what is not working in your life. Is it your job? Is it your home life? Is it your fitness? Is it, something else within you that is not feeling right? If any of those things are feeling off with you, you need to identify what is not working. The second thing that you need to do is you need to shift your perspective. I know that you feel the comfort of being able to go into a job, get that paycheck every 2 weeks, earn the salary, all these responsibilities that you have. I know that there is comfort in the stability of having what you know already as your career. But you really need to figure out what is the mindset that you can discovered that is going to allow you to operate more in your purpose? Is there something that you've enjoyed doing on the side that you just have not let come to fruition yet? Think about all of your gifts, talents, and abilities, and what are different things and callings that are on your heart, and shift your perspective about what it may look like to actually do those things on a regular basis. The third is to build a strong spiritual foundation. I cannot tell you how important it is to be connected to God. And as a believer, if you're a Christian or if you're a believer, you may feel that you're already connected to God, but are you connected to God enough that you are listening to Him to ordain your steps and ordain all of the moves that you're making, especially in the area of your career and in your purpose? Is God talking to you? If God is talking to you right now, what is God saying? Do you even know how to listen for if God is talking to you? You definitely want to get more connected with God so that you know when it's time to make that jump. I would not have been able to make the jumps and make the moves that I made in my career if I was not able to really identify what God was saying to me and the timing, which is even more important, that He wanted me to do it in. If you are feeling any of these things in your heart where you are feeling that your success is not equaling fulfillment, I want to invite you to join my challenge, the Fulfill Your Purpose Challenge. In the Fulfill Your Purpose Challenge, you are going to be able to, one, let go of what is not working in your life and discover what is going to work. Figure out what your God ordained purpose is. Shift your mindset into a mindset of abundance so that you are ready and able to receive all of the blessings that God wants to bestow on you as you walk in His purpose. And finally, to develop an action plan on how you're going to achieve that within the next 90 days. Join the challenge today. It's just $97. You can either use the link that's in the description or in my bio, or you can go to fulfillyourpurposechallenge.com. Don't wait. Your purpose is waiting for you inside the challenge. I'll see you there.